We are once again honored to be hosting this event, showcasing 30 works of art from students in the From the Words of Warriors 2 program. As a host and strong supporter of our local veterans organizations and our Cape Cod arts community, and as a sponsor for the Collings Foundation Wings of Freedom, the Warbirds, many of you I hope saw them, we really appreciate the opportunity to work with our local schools at Barnstable Intermediate, Bourne Middle School, and the Provincetown Public School, and their art programs, and with the Cape and Islands Veterans Outreach Center, and all the many students and local veterans who participated in this great program. And this year, for the first time, we are also pleased to showcase 5 of the winning poems from the Veterans for Peace sponsored Poetry for Peace contest. I particularly want to give a special thanks to the following art teachers and individuals who made this all happen. Ho Yin Yoon from the Barnstable Intermediate School, Deneen Davina, Bourne Middle School, Michael Gillane, Provincetown Public School, and Gina Giambuso, Cape and Islands Veterans Outreach Center. So thank you all very much for coming and enjoy the program.
This project represented the blending of 2 worlds. The world of education, which seeks to enlighten and humanize young minds, and the world of the military, which protects the society that seeks enlightenment. For the students, as the teachers have said, interviewing these current or former members of the military presented to them multiple opportunities. They were able to experience living history, living primary source material in the persons of these veterans and members of the military. Learning from actual experience rather than learning from secondhand information. This type of learning is always sought by exceptional teachers as an occasional alternative to the conventional classroom techniques, as its impact is often far more long-lasting. Through this project, the students had the chance to engage multiple modes of learning. They verbally interacted with veterans, they recorded their interviews in writing, and then perhaps most complicated of all, they translated words into visual art with the help of these teachers in their lessons on color and form and perspective. Great teachers like Ho Yin, Deneen, and Michael exceed what is expected of them in time and commitment in order to bring such unique and creative approaches to their students. For the veterans, the other world, and the members of the military, the fact that young people showed interest in them and their military lives was an active demonstration of the importance of those lives to our civilian communities. We often have the opportunity to say thank you for your service, as we should, but opportunities such as this to speak with these men and women as human beings and to try to reach beyond the stereotypes of military life to understand the personal side of their contributions to their country are perhaps a more intimate form of thanks. We hope that because these young people have acquired a brief glimpse into the lives of those in the military, they will become the future crusaders for others to understand the sacrifices these human beings and millions of others have made on our behalf. We hope the students carry the memories of veteran and military sacrifices and learn more about the sacrifices of others who have served, so that we as a society will never forget what they have done on our behalf.
So this is our 2nd iteration of the project, and Deneen and myself had done it previously, and we worked with the Grace Veterans Outreach Center, and it was just a great way for kids to connect with the veteran, have a personal experience and a primary source, and then create artwork in response to that. I think they have a first-hand experience about what a veteran does and their service to their country, and then in terms of like artwork, I think they have an authentic problem that they're challenged with, which I think is great, you know. For me, the students did it in an after-school setting, so the students I chose, I kind of knew them in terms of their maturity because they're interacting with veterans, their artistic capability, and then also just their personality, you know, to make sure that it was a nice fit for them.
I did enjoy the experience doing it because we got to go on a field trip and, we got to stay after school and got to recognize and greaten our appreciation for veterans.
It gave me a chance to have the veterans talk about how it was like in the Army, and it gave me an opportunity to reflect on that. And also I got to see these really cool jets from World War II.
Anytime you can get with young people and share veteran experience, it's phenomenal. And we hope it stays with them just a little bit when they get older, whether they go in or not. Whatever their life holds for them, whether they serve or don't serve, hopefully they'll respect veterans.
Do you think that it gives students a unique perspective? It's especially meaningful, I think, near Veterans Day, but do you think that it gives them a little bit of a different perspective on Veterans Day than maybe they had in the past?
Absolutely, because it's personal stories from each of the veteran that they spoke with, and you can't capture that without that one-on-one interaction.
As is said, knowledge is power. We are hoping that these students, our future generation, with the knowledge they have gained, will continue to learn from the sacrifices of others and will help us to protect and defend those who have protected and defended all of us, and to protect and defend the values for which the value of service to others for which our country stands. So we're charging you, students, to go forward and remember these veterans and military. And now, we would like all of the students and the veterans who participated to come forward.